What up, guys? Your boy Quake, and some bad news coming from DMX once again. It seems like he can never catch a break or be on the right track to hopefully release better music in the future. Recently, just yesterday, DMX got charged with 14 counts of tax evasion. Yes, 14 counts of tax evasion. And apparently he's already turned himself in for that. The U.S. Attorney Office in New York City claims the rapper owes $1.7 million to the IRS after concealing his income from tracks he dropped in the early 2000s, with one of them being the 2003 tracks X Gon' Give It To You. Now that's crazy. That means DMX has been hiding residual checks for a long time now. I mean, we all know DMX hasn't had a hit in a while. Unfortunately, DMX is one of my favorite rappers, but this is crazy. He's been ducking a lot of things from the IRS, and this isn't looking too good. And according to the U.S. Attorney's Office, X used a variety of surrogate bank accounts, like for instance, the bank accounts of his business managers to hide income, opting against using his own bank accounts for years. He supported himself with cash almost exclusively, meaning he got checks and he did not put them in his own bank account. He put them with his managers and other people and used that as cash flow for himself, which is fine to do, but you have to report the residual checks that you are getting, or whatever check that you're getting. Clearly he wasn't doing that. He was getting checks from songs, giving them to his managers, and then whenever he needed cash, he would just ask his managers to give him money, which clearly hides in the bank statements whatever checks he's getting, and then he could lie on the IRS and say that he didn't get a certain amount of money. And you know damn well the IRS is going to find out. They're the number one gang in the United States. They will hunt your ass down, even if it is for 30 cents, for $1, whatever it is. If you owe them money, you better make sure you give them your money, or else you're facing jail time. And unfortunately, that's what DMX is going through right now. But to continue the article, a couple years ago, he appeared on Couples Therapy, got $125,000 for appearing on there. But when he got his check, a lot of money was missing because of taxes, and DMX wasn't happy. He came back to Couples Therapy and basically demanded that he fucking wanted all of his money back. And you can't do that, man. Everybody gets taxed. I know he's upset. He's going through a lot of things, but taxes are taxes. Even though you worked really hard, you're going to get some money deducted. That's just how it is. And then X listed his income as unknown in 2011 and 2012. And those years, he made $353,000 in a year and $542,000, which is pretty good. I mean, for someone who hasn't released a hit since the early 2000s, that means he's getting a lot of residual checks from the movies he's been in, from the songs. So that's pretty good. I was honestly expecting a lot lower. I mean, for me, that's amazing. If I was making $542,000 a year, I'd be straight. You know, obviously, DMX at one point was making like 15 to 20 million in a year, but still, 542,000 and 353,000 is pretty good. That surprised me, honestly. So he listed those as unknown. He did not tell the IRS where the income was coming from, which is obviously a mistake. And then in 2003, he finally reported an income, claiming he'd made $10,000 when he actually made $250,000. Oh my God, DMX, man, we got to sit down, man. If I could talk to you, I'd be like, you must think the IRS is really stupid to be missing $240,000. You're off by a lot. I mean, people lie on their statements, but I mean, they lie by 1,000, by probably 500. Some people probably lie by a few thousand. But X, come on, man. They're going to find out if $240,000 difference is missing. I mean, you reported 10,000 and you actually made 250,000. It's almost like you're asking to go to jail. I mean, that's just ridiculous, DMX. What the fuck are you thinking, man? And because of that, if he is found on all 14 counts of tax evasion, he could face 44 years in federal prison. That is, I can't even fucking I don't think DMX, this is bad to say, God forgive me, but I don't think DMX is even going to survive 44 years in prison with the way he's going right now. Man, it's unfortunate because DMX is very talented, man. I've said this in previous videos. I wish he would just get on track. Stop taking alcohol, stop whatever other drugs he's experimenting with. Just stop it all, man. You're way too talented. Way too talented. Your music's helped so many people. Like the song Slippin' for me is one of the greatest hip-hop songs to me of all time. It's helped me get through a lot, so it's a shame that DMX is going through these things, man. Just pay your taxes, man. Stay on the right track. Release great music. Swizz Beatz is usually always next to your side, and he always produces great records. So come on, man. He's doing it to himself. It's kind of hard to feel bad for him. You know, you can't list your income as unknown when you made $353,000 and $542,000. That's just ridiculous. And then claim you only made $10,000 when you actually made $250,000. I mean, the IRS is gonna get every penny out of you, man. They're not that stupid. They want their money. Look at Floyd Mayweather. I mean, they want their money. Floyd got, taxed by a few things, and it's not looking good for him, but he'll bounce back. He has the biggest fucking fight coming up next, so he's straight with that. But come on, DMX, man, get your shit together. You're on the 20th anniversary for the Rough Riders tour too. You probably could have made at least $500,000 off that whole tour. Could have paid, some of the IRS things back. I don't know how he's gonna get $1.7 million. I mean, that's if he's making roughly, let's average this out, because he made $250,000 in 2013 and $542,000. Let's average this out to about $300,000 a year. That's going to take a while to pay off $1.7 million. Unless you can pay that off in the next few years, you're going to be stuck in there for 44 years. And that's not looking too good, man, at all. I mean, everybody's gone to jail for tax evasion. You can't escape the IRS for that shit. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think he's going to get those 44 years? Do you guys ever see DMX coming back musically? And what's your favorite DMX track or album? I've been interested in seeing what that is, because for me, it's Slippin'. With that being said, leave a comment below, like, share, and definitely subscribe. I do these types of videos every week, from history lessons in hip-hop to news in hip-hop to beefs, whatever hip-hop related, I'm there. I'm talking about it. So definitely subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and like us on Facebook. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.